Is Jennie Betzelberger. I'm 17 years old. I identify as a bisexual. If people haven't said that before, then that's okay. That's totally cool. I like the color blue. I've lived in Kansas all my life, and I haven't had a stable relationship with a girl, but I have with guys. So.
Okay. At 13, what would you say to yourself?
At 13, or if I could go back in time and tell my 13-year-old self anything, it would be that it's gonna end up being fine. Like, I know it sounds like one of those like it gets better videos, but honestly it does. When I was 13, that was really the point when because I was in 7th grade when I started coming out to all my friends and stuff, and some of them didn't really like it, some of them didn't want to accept it. It was just like, oh, okay, yeah, so that means you're straight, Jennie, right? Okay, cool. But it didn't, and it also didn't mean that I was an attention whore. That's not what it means. I don't crave attention all the time. It's just, I fall in love with whoever I fall in love with, and I would just go back and tell myself that that's okay, because someday, and this hasn't even happened yet, but someday I'm going to meet somebody that's just fantastic, who just accepts me for who I am. And until then, it doesn't even matter, because as long as I'm happy with myself, then I'll be fine.
Very good. PerformOUTKC, what do you think of when you hear that?
I've made some of the best friends that I've had here. Like, I got to kind of reconnect with somebody that went to my old school before I switched. And I didn't know how cool he was until I joined the group. This is Ryan, actually. And so he used to go to the same high school as me. We all kind of, knew that he might be gay, but there was always the, yeah, I think Ryan's a fag. Me being like, yeah, well, I think that you're a fag, so how about you shut up? And we later reconnected, and it's really cool how close we are now, and how much we have in common, and I didn't know that before. So, but everybody else too. It's just been fantastic to me.
I'm going to hit on some of the high points of what our mission statement is, and if you have anything to say about them or thoughts on them, go ahead and share that. That would be like, the first one would be PerformOUTKC is here to create a safe space, or a safe place for everybody.
I definitely have always felt safe whenever coming to PerformOUTKC rehearsal, or I've always felt safe talking to anybody there, or if I need to just even brag about anything. Like, I know that it's an okay place for me to do that, and there's not going to be any violence or verbal anything going on there.
Cool. The middle part is more, we're here to help people develop a positive identity about themselves. Does that?
I had kind of a negative, well, I was really confused, because I didn't know if I was a full-on lesbian, or if I was just faking it, or if I was bisexual. Because you kind of get those thoughts as an LGBT youth. You wonder if you're faking it, or if you're full-on gay, or if you don't know what you want. And I really didn't know what I wanted, or what I liked, or whatever. But through knowing some of these adults and the other people that I've been in this group with, like, it's created a positive outlook on who I am, because I'm fine whoever I am, and whoever I'm turning into is a good person.
Good. And then how about expressing yourself?
I have gained so much confidence in expressing myself through music and art and advertising and all of that. It's been phenomenal. I've had such a great time, and I've always loved expressing myself, but I didn't know that it was okay to, or like how it worked to express yourself as an LGBT youth. So I did that, and that was really cool.
Cool. If you had something to say to somebody thinking about being artistic director, what would that be?
We want you So you can
That's
cut
good.
whatever you need. And then,
That was good.
Also, like, it's, I mean, like, if I could have the job, I totally would. I feel like it'd be so much fun. Like, why aren't you here right now hanging out? It's, like, we're great people. We're so fun. Don't put in the part of me being nuts. Okay. We really are like a fun bunch of kids though, and we need somebody to kind of help guide us through whatever this is that we're doing. Whatever we want to turn it into. We know what it is, but whatever we want to turn it into, we need an artistic director. We need an artistic leader. We want you. So.
Very good. Anything else?
I love POKC.